Hey Canucks fans, welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary for Thursday, July the 18th. I'm Clay Emo, I'm at Canuck Clay on Twitter, I'm at Clayton Emo on Instagram, I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. Just got out of my physio appointment, working on rehabbing my wrist, my sprained wrist. Thank you once again for those who have reached out to me. And it was very interesting, very fitting, I guess, that I was going to do my video today, my vlog on Brock Boeser and my hopes for him for the season. And as part of my physio, the doctor was an actual former UBC goaltender for the ice hockey team, still plays in leagues, competitive leagues right now. And so a lot of our discussion had to do with wrist issues and Brock Boeser and the strength of his shot. Vancouver Canucks, I didn't wear this on purpose, but it's funny how everything came together. So it was a good start to the day, basically. What I want to talk about today is indeed Brock Boeser. And I'm not going to talk about contract. I'm not going to talk about what the Canucks have to do to make sure they can pay him what he's worth or what he wants, whatever it may be. We got a lot of time to talk about that. And we could be talking about that all summer, quite frankly. You remember Bo Horvat didn't sign until September. So it could be a couple months. But what I do want to talk about is Brock Boeser's, his shot, his offensive prowess, his goal scoring. And I bring this up because many of you, I'm sure, saw on Twitter yesterday one highlight from the Beauty League, right? The annual Minnesota hockey tournament, the summer hockey tournament. And it was a beautiful goal. Brock Boeser streaking down the right wing and then letting go a massive slap shot that beat the goalie on the far side. And it was good. Basically, in one fell swoop, it put to rest any concerns people had over Towel Gate from a couple weeks ago. You remember Brock Boeser posted a couple pictures of him with his friends, summer vacation on a boat with a towel over his arm. People were hypothesizing it was going to be a broken arm, a broken wrist, a broken something, that he was hiding a cast, maybe hiding a tattoo, hiding a drink, whatever. It doesn't matter. It was nice to see Brock Boeser score that slap shot goal. Then I was watching that highlight, and this is kind of what I want to get at, is I don't remember him scoring like that at all. And I went through, I saw a couple of those highlight packages of every Brock Boeser goal from last season, and sure enough, he did not score one single goal via slap shot, streaking down the wing. And I think he only had one or two slap shot goals the entire season. I know one of them was a one-timer off the power play, but the rest of his goals, as you can imagine, were wrist shots from the slot, were tip-in plays from the side, a tap-in finishing off a 2-1, maybe a quick half wrist, half snapshot from the slot, and a couple deflections, and one funny one you might remember off the goalie. I think it was Jake Allen off the back, off the end boards, the glass, and then off his back. Then remember, the kind of the cool goal of Pettersson all the way down the ice against Colorado, off the corner boards, end boards, right on the Boeser stick. But when you think about it, and not only think about it, when you watch all his highlights, I just remember one slap shot goal on the power play, which is kind of embarrassing when you think about it, not for Boeser, but for the power play overall. With talent like Pettersson, Boeser, and Horvat, you'd expect him to at least get more than one-timer slap shot goal, on the power play last season. But we know that the power play struggled at times. We know that they had trouble utilizing both Pettersson and Boeser in a good way. So maybe that'll change this year with Hughes, with Myers, with JT Miller, or maybe Ferland causing havoc in front of the net, whatever it may be. So we expect to see Brock Boeser score more of those goals, more one-timers, from the Ovechkin spot, so to speak. And yes, we expect him to score a lot of wrist shot goals because that's the strength of his scoring, right? Is a wicked wrist shot. That's why when he has a bad wrist, he doesn't score as much, which intuitively makes sense. But we know that he's going to score a lot from the slot. So let's talk about this whole slap shot coming down the wing. And I think we didn't see a goal like that last season because a couple of things. Brock Boeser really isn't fast enough often to create that separation down that right side. So I think that's one thing. And in the Beauty League, there's probably going to be less defense and less, focus on defense. So that's why we were able to see Boeser get open on that highlight. Another thing, I think, playing on Pettersson's line, often Pettersson as the center, as the playmaking center, as the better puck handler, as the better stick handler, Pettersson would be often the one entering the zone with the puck, right? And then Boeser would kind of set up on the wing, one of the two wings sort of thing, or get ready for a pass. So it was very rare that Boeser would be the one carrying the puck over the blue line and then winding up for a slap shot. And that's what we saw yesterday. And I think the third thing is, that's if the Canucks could even get in the zone with Pettersson. We know that a lot of times the Canucks simply had trouble entering the zone. And when they enter the zone, it usually wasn't Boeser bringing it in, or they would dump and chase, right? Or even this season, it'll be Quinn Hughes bringing the puck in, or Pettersson, or someone like that, as opposed to Brock Boeser. So I think for all those reasons, even last season, that's why we didn't see Boeser score a lot of those goals. Now, the takeaway I get from this one highlight, again, it's only one highlight, but his wrist looks good, and his shot looked awesome. It looked very strong. And so I think we can, like I said, throw away any concerns about an injury that he hadn't disclosed. So that's a very good thing. The other very good thing it teaches me is that will the Canucks be able, as a better team overall, stronger up and down the lineup, and even on that line, whether it's Micheal Ferland creating some space, playing with Pettersson and Boeser, will Boeser get a chance to unleash that slap shot at least a few more times and maybe pick up a couple goals? So instead of the Canucks getting set up or Pettersson or Hughes bringing it in, will Boeser have the opportunity to actually bring the puck over the line and let go of that slap shot like we saw yesterday from the right side? So it would mean Ferland creating space maybe. It would mean Pettersson giving the puck up a little earlier with Ferland making space. Maybe it's just Boeser getting more confident in his skating and in his puck handling. Whatever it is, whatever it may be, I loved it. I loved the shot. It gave me great hope. And once again, it's a small highlight, one highlight, but it still adds to my excitement for this season. The Canucks are stronger up and down the lineup, especially up front with the additions of Micheal Ferland and JT Miller. And I would love to see Brock Boeser score more goals like that during the season. It's just a matter of, is it in the scheme? Will he have the opportunity to do so? That's all I got for today. I want to hear what you think, Canucks fans. Did you see the highlight from the Beauty League? What do you think of that goal? Do you agree with me that do you recall even Boeser scoring like that at all? I don't think he did last season, and you'd have to go back 2 seasons, obviously, or the start of his first season, to see if he even you can remember a goal scored like that. But I'd love to see him try, whether it's on the left wing, the right wing. I love to see him use a slap shot a little more. His wrist shot's good, his snap shot's pretty good. His wrist shot's awesome. But I would love to see him utilize the snap shot, because a couple times, I forgot to say this, you'd see that he'd wind up for his wrist shot, and because he was a little slow on the release sometimes, he would get checked from behind. So all comes from confidence, all comes from the guys you're playing with. Better players should result in more opportunities. So leave a comment below. I love to read, react, and reply. Tell me what you think about Brock Boeser. What's your expectation for him? Do you expect him to get 25, 30 goals? Could he be a 35 or 40 goal scorer, being completely healthy on a better team, more opportunities on the power play, playing with better players? So maybe that's a cool thing too. Let me know what you think about. I'm going to go out on a limb. I think he'll score. No, not on a limb that much. I'll predict a 37 goal season. I don't think he's going to hit 40. But I will think that he'll hit, over 30 for sure, especially at a full healthy season. So I'm going to go 37 goals for Brock Boeser, and at least 2 or 3 coming of the slap shot variety. So Canucks fans, leave a comment below. I'd love to read, react, and reply. Subscribe if you like this video. If you like to enjoy the day. God bless, and go Canucks go.